again, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. I love bringing you guys brand new products as well as products that have been around for quite some time. Today we're going to talk about a new product from a company that has been around for quite some time. The Cerakote Trim Coating is a ceramic coating for plastic trim, gray, black, doesn't matter really what color it is. It is durable protection, which can last up over 200 washes. And it's from a company that's been around for quite some time, protecting surfaces, just not in the automobile industry. However, their product has been taken and tweaked a little bit for the auto industry. And they themselves now are diving into the industry itself, starting with the trim coating here. Cerakote is known for protecting arms, and hopefully if they keep pumping out products such as this, they'll be known for protecting automobiles, your car, your truck, your motorcycle, your boat, your RV. So let's get started with the review. Cerakote has been around for a quarter of a century, but they started out not in the automobile industry, but protecting firearms, hence the firearms case here. Now, the base coating is a main supplier for automotive protection. However, they are themselves just breaking into that niche right now. So with the Cerakote kit comes 10 extra packages. The kit is $29. Comes in a nice foil patch here. Let's tear one open. I can show you what's inside. For your protection, pair of nitrile gloves, and to be exact, 2 pair. We're going to have all the kits in here, all coming in these foil packs, and inside the foil pack will be a little folded up towelette, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use these in just a few short seconds. Here I have the entire kit laid out with all the packages, 2 sets of nitrile gloves, and the warning here. You want to apply it out of direct sunlight and hopefully in a nice cool garage or a shaded area if you can. I will show you preparation, but very important, as much as applying out of direct sunlight, is having the plastic trim you're about to protect be completely dry after washing. So let's get to preparation. I'm going to be restoring and also protecting the plastic trim on this vehicle here, some trim parts down below the lip and grill area. We're also going to restore and protect the plastic trim around the mirrors here. They're turning that god-awful milky gray color from UVA, UVB damage. The lip for the cowl, the wiper motors as well, and some other parts around the vehicle that are plastic and need to be protected. First, you want to clean the car, get it washed, and that doesn't matter if it's your rinseless or waterless method or your bucket method, but that is absolutely the first thing you want to get done. Okay, with that out of the way, the instructions do not say to go any further, but you guys, being the smart audience that I have, know that sometimes, that just isn't enough washing your car. I like to use the Adams tire and rubber cleaner on plastics as well. It really cleans out those pores and removes oils and waxes and sealants. So I'm going to spray this on here. Let it soak a little bit, and I'll get a microfiber and scrub it down, and then we're going to dry it. Okay, we have it washed. We have the plastic cleaned. We used a cleaner that's successful in cleaning plastics, rubber, and trim. So The next thing we want to do is make sure the entire car is completely dry, especially if you have black plastic trim down on the bottom, driver's side, passenger, trim around the mirror, because if you wash your car with a hose, there's always, droplets coming down off of that and other areas that are just really annoying, up in front around the grill and the splitter or the lip. So one way, get out your leaf blower and open the doors and blow everything out from top to bottom. Or if you are lucky enough to have access to forced air, that works well too. Okay, not until completely dry that we can actually go grab one of the little foil packs from the kit and get this started. All right, we are in the shop here, obviously, but if you wash your car out in the sun, now's the time to bring it in your shop or your garage, or maybe under a tree somewhere where it's shaded, and we can crack this foil open. And just to show you, we have the little towelette soaking in the serum and the coating. Just pull that out, leave it folded. So what we want to do with the folded little towelette here is go after the edges of the plastic, especially if you have some larger ones, down along the bottom there. Go along the edges first, then you can unfold the towelette and get the rest of the plastic from there on down. It just helps you be a lot cleaner. Make sure you have a microfiber nearby in case you get any on the paint. No really big deal, you don't have to be in a hurry, but you do want to wipe that back off. Restores as it protects. Make sure you get in the corners there. Now we did get a little bit on the painted surfaces and the stainless trim here, or the chrome trim. So just take your microfiber and gently wipe it back off. Not really hard to remove. We got a little on the mirror here too, so. Okay, you're gonna let that cure, and you wanna let it cure for at least an hour before you take it out and get it wet. So we have a huge difference here. It looks better than new, restored and protected for over 200 washes. Not much to it. When you're finished up, you just have the 2 used towelettes and the 2 foil packs to get rid of, and your plastic is restored and protected for 200 plus washes. Did it up here as well. Did the trim on the back here, running down through and around the mirror, and we're good to go. That was just a quick overview of preparation and application. Now let's see this process up close. We have a piece of trim here, plastic, black. We're gonna clean it. We're gonna treat half of it. You can see the difference between treated and untreated, and if we have enough time, maybe we'll beat it up with some chemicals at the end. Something I do want to add that's not mentioned, besides the nitrile gloves, work in a well-ventilated area. If not, protect your lungs. It has a very strong odor. So what we're going to do is we're going to start to clean and prep the plastic trim here. Do that however you do it. Wash it whichever way you wash it. We're going to follow up with the atoms, and then we're going to get started here. All right, although nice and clean now, we do want to make sure it's dry. And even though it might feel dry to the touch, just let it go. You know, if you're out in direct sunlight, let that dry the car. Use force air. Maybe if you have a leaf blower or a compressor. If not, leave it go for a little while. And that'll give me time to go grab some tape. We're going to do a 50-50 here. Okay, so with you guys looking right over my shoulder here, I'm going to get this thing coated and protected. Alright, so as you can see, in no time at all, we had it cleaned, we had it prepped, we now have it restored, huge difference, and now protected. We're going to let this go for the hour that it calls for, an hour at least. We'll let it cure, and then we'll beat it up a little bit with a couple chemicals just to show you it's not going to wash right off. It's not greasy. It doesn't dry with a greasy feel or a greasy look. It feels natural. It'll look natural, just a lot darker, a few shades darker, and like new. By the way, if you're worried about the price of the kit, got a whole car completely protected, the trim on it and within it. Did this little test area. Still have 7 packs of foils out of the kit. So well worth the money. If the protection is there for the full 200 washes or thereafter, I mean, it is an easy choice. All right, so we drug it outside. It's had plenty of time to cure. I'll show you how it can repel water and whatever Mother Nature can throw at it. Besides being great at blocking UVA, UVB, we'll throw a couple chemicals at it. We have the old school Auto Glim custom wheel cleaner, pad cleaner, and a cheap dollar store cleaner. Let's grab the water. I'll grab you, bring in a little bit closer. It's easy to see what's protected and what isn't. A barrier between the plastic trim and whatever Mother Nature can throw up at it. So let's get, we'll use the cheap dollar store cleaner here first. Douse the heck out of it. Let it sit for a few minutes and we'll come back. Okay, we're back. It's been a couple minutes. Let me grab the nozzle here, get rid of that soap. Even without having something to get rid of residue in between, you're not going to have any trouble seeing the protection. All right, let's try the old school Auto Glim wheel cleaner. Let that sit for a few minutes. All right, Ritz. Okay, let's rinse that stuff off of there. And as you can see, this stuff is just laughing at those chemicals. So we'll get all three of those on there together. Let them dwell on there for a few minutes. Just to show you, this stuff is not coming off anytime soon. Okay, on there we have a soupy mess of cheap cleaner, dollar store cleaner, wheel cleaner, and also a pad cleaner. Okay, let's get that stuff off of there. Grab you, bring you in close. Yeah, guys, this is the real deal. If you're looking for a solution to take care of your plastic trim in a semi-permanent basis, grab the Cerakote Trim Coating. And for the final thoughts segment of the video, the Cerakote Ceramic Trim Coating, no doubt about it, durable, easy to use, effective, the price is right, you'll have plenty left over when protecting just one car. You can do a whole fleet in your driveway and still have some packs left over. Just preparing the surface, making sure you're out of the sun, making sure the plastic or rubber or whatever trim it is perfectly dry, and the outcome is going to look very, very good. And it will exceed 200 washes or so. A pH neutral soap, and we were testing with some real nasty chemicals. So yeah, this is looking good, and I can't wait to see some more products from Cerakote in the auto industry itself. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. Brian from Apex Detail. Catch you in the next video.